Did you ever go to a football game like here in Cleveland and see the Browns play somebody? I watched a game the other day when the Browns lost to the New York Jets. Peyton Hillis, who's a nice guy, he's a young running back for the Browns, scored a touchdown. Now he kneels down and looks up to the sky. Now this could be giving praise to God. I'm not sure what he's doing. I hope it is. Then he jumps into the stands and has the fans pat him on the back. This is becoming all too common in the NFL. It's a bunch of nonsense. In other words, I scored a touchdown, so how could I get patted on the back by all the fans? I think it started in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The Packers score a touchdown. The fans wait for the player to come to the end zone and jump into the stands behind the end zone. Bunch of nonsense. Plus, you got these players in the NFL dancing around like a bunch of gorillas when they make a tackle, or if they score a touchdown, or they catch a pass for 10 yards. This wasn't done years ago by players like Paul Warfield, Gary Collins. Jim Brown never did that stuff. It all started, I think, in about the 70s. If I recall, with the Philadelphia Eagles, they scored a touchdown, and then many Eagle players would get around the ball and throw it like dice or something. I recall that being the first time. So we got all these guys, these ding-dongs, making these goofy celebrations. NHL, they're starting to do this now. They're scoring goals and they're throwing their hands around like this, and doing all kind of stupid stuff when they score goals. Baseball. I was watching games on YouTube where you can see on the highlights, you can see the players on a walk-off homer. They come around third base and everyone's waiting at home plate and they're jumping up and down like a bunch of jerks. Then the guy dives into the pile. And they just chase the guy around and they're just jumping like a bunch of kids. And this was done by horrible teams like Washington and Cleveland. Teams who ain't got no business celebrating nothing because they're so bad. But all this stuff is going on in sports, and the fans are cheering wild. When someone hits a home run, when someone scores a touchdown, makes a shot in the NBA, scores a goal in hockey. All these people going crazy for something that's basically meaningless. And I think about the pro-life movement. Pastor Ernie Sanders, Pastor Dale Hinkle here in the Cleveland area, how they're out there fighting daily to save babies from being murdered by the wicked, evil abortion industry. They stand out in front of these abortuaries and talk to the girls, try to talk them out of going in there and killing their baby. And there's no one cheering for them. Isn't that something? Millions of people cheering for these players in sports that really don't accomplish anything of significance, scoring a touchdown, putting the ball into a basket, etc. But the pro-lifers, they don't get the cheers. Reminds you of a poem that I made up. It goes like this. It would be great to see 10,000 fans cheer wild for pro-lifers when they help a woman save her child. But no one cheers pro-lifers for doing God's commands, for saving unborn babies from child-killing hands, but slam a ball into a hoop or hit a long home run. Folks will cheer and clap for you. To them, you're number one. What's wrong with this picture? Why are things this way? Why are people who save kids not cheered for every day? You think about it. Cheering for these ding-dongs in sports, and the country's not cheering for pro-lifers. In fact, a lot of people hate pro-lifers for trying to stop child killing. Our priorities are really messed up in this country. God bless the pro-lifers. And you people out there supporting abortion, you're going to hell in a handbasket if you don't change your mind, repent to God right now, and stop supporting the murdering of children in the womb. That's all I got to say. We'll catch you next time.